do the helicopter noise intro here. Ghetto bird. Anyway, this is a Philco. A lot of people should like that. All style, no content. Of course, that's my labeling for Philco. Car radio. And this comes from a friend of mine that owns a repair shop, and he gave up on it. Now, he had the speaker reconed, which is pretty interesting. They actually did a nice job with the grill cloth and painting the thing. I believe this goes on top here, and I think we should get some of that in there for good measure right there. Our fireworks smoking baby that still smells like burnt sulfur. Anyway, he couldn't get it to work. He kind of gave up. This is a Philco Transitone, and I have about zero passion for working on this. This is doing a friend a favor. I shouldn't even waste my time doing a video. The video's not going to be any good because I could really give a shit less about this thing. So here's a label I found inside: super heterodyne radio, chassis C1452. And it's a Philco, but it's manufactured by Philadelphia Storage Battery Company. And then it says at the bottom, use nothing but Philco tubes in this receiver for 100% balanced unit performance. What the hell does that mean? What do original Philco branded tubes have to do anything with balanced unit performance? There is nothing about this unit that is balanced. This is as old and crude, as unbalanced as things could be. It's just that stupid lingo to make something that is not important sound important. Now this, I couldn't find a SAMS on this, so I have a feeling this is pre-SAMS PhotoFact covering auto radios. I could be wrong with that, and I don't care enough to go any further. It's had some replacement parts. It looks like that has been replaced. We have two Sprague Adams here, which I've stated before. I've never seen one go bad. They're like dry electrolytics. They're awesome quality. Got another orange drop here. There's a few papers left. I'm not here to recap this. I don't care. The original filter is under here. You can see right there it's been cut out, presumably and replaced with these Sprague Adams. I don't know. Now, since I don't have a 6-volt high current power supply, decided to use my 6-amp battery charger. Battery chargers do not have a filter capacitor in them, so I've connected it to that 20,000 microfarad cap there. And when I first started to fire this up, the vibrator wouldn't run, so I just kept like tapping this on here like this, and I could hear the standby for the frickin' airplane now. Won't be able to demonstrate the precision balanced performance of this receiver with airplane noise in the background. Anyway, I kept striking this on here. I could hear the vibrator like kerchunking inside, moving around, and then finally it's just started running. So the other interesting thing is this uses a field coil speaker, and I believe the 12 volts is just running through that field coil, so that must be some pretty heavy wire. So what I wanted to do is, I'm not getting any output. It's interesting, these use the same antenna connector that they do on modern cars. I want to go through and just measure the voltage across these. Okay, we got 175 volts across this one, DC. And we got 169 across this one right here. So I would think that should be high enough. Maybe 250, I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't even know if it's 12 volt or 6 volt. I don't know if it's positive or negative ground. He said something about it being 6 volt positive ground, but I don't know. I connected it the other way and the vibrator runs just the same. I guess maybe it wouldn't matter to a vibrator which way you hook the DC up, just the filter capacitors on the input. So is that what Philco stands for? Philadelphia Corporation? I never knew that. Of course, I refuse to even give their products the time of day, but sure, that's something that I look pretty stupid on. A bunch of other people knew that. I didn't. Pretty interesting. So I go through and I touch these, and I would think I should get some buzzing through the speaker, and I'm not getting anything. So I guess this is the front of the radio, and these tubes are where the controls go. I have no idea what this DPCD thing is, and I have dual processor compact disc, and I really have absolutely no care really at all, and I have no idea what this is about. Roadway and Skyway remote button. Oh, remove button, roadway, skyway, antenna selector. So they got 2 different antennas on the car. It's only got 1 connector. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to get it to work and get rid of it. The kind of first thing I'm noticing here, and it's very bright outside, but that one's hot. This one's cold, and I don't see anything glowing in it. That one I can see it glowing. These 2 I can see it glowing. This one is hot. So is this one here got an open filament? So turning the volume control here. I'm getting some static. So at least that indicates maybe the audio amp's kind of working. Well, when I plug this tube in, we see the current jump up there. It would make me think it's getting hot. I verified the filament was good in that tube, and I've been playing with the volume control. Now when I touch this, there's something there, but it's extremely lackluster. There's nothing there at all. I mean, not nothing, but not what I would expect. Wait, I hear something all of a sudden.
To prevent breast cancer, the number one thing to prevent breast cancer is obesity. So I think obesity, so women who are overweight have a higher risk of getting breast cancer, and when they get breast cancer, they don't do as well. With appropriate treatment. Okay, and that's because of what? So that's a good question, and I wish I knew the answer to that. It may be in part because fat cells make estrogen, and high estrogen levels seem to cause breast cancer in some women. But it's probably more than that. Fat is very active. It makes a lot of different chemicals, and presumably those contribute to forming breast cancer.
One more reason, ladies. One more reason to lose a little weight. I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm going to lose some weight myself.
So if fat cells cause cancer in women, then Walmart should be the cancer capital of the world.
I think Le'Veon Bell, for what he can do,
Alright, here's the helicopter again.
What you need to have is a source, a place for the teacher to help you with the right questions and to direct you when you get stuff offered. to make sure
Now,
it's flat. Okay? Now, Ken Fisher, if you don't know him, he's a contributor to Forbes magazine. Has a great resume. See, that's how you sell yourself. You get great resumes. He's a contributor to Forbes magazine, so that makes him special, I guess. He writes, according to him, best-selling books. He's an author, and they're financial books. His latest book was called Only 3 Questions That Count. I read it, because see, even after 49 years, I always want to learn. Why not? What do you have to lose? Listen to other people's opinions. I read the book called Only 3 Questions That Count. It is the biggest pile of...
okay, that's better. I pulled the antenna lead out. Boy, is this thing sensitive. Let's try this again. This is totally inappropriate way to do this, but I don't care. Good enough. That's with the antenna out. That's extremely sensitive. It's just not loud. That's what's important. You have an old radio in your restored vehicle to listen to that kind of stuff.
Rex Real Estate sells homes for 2% total. That's right, only 2%, not the outrageous 6%.
Well, this could be part of it. I only got 4.6 volts going into the damn thing. I guess just happen if I kick this up.
In connection with a shooting. The Compton family is grief-stricken after a father of 5 was gunned down, and the shooter may have targeted the wrong person. Derek Lamont was sitting in his garage watching TV at the time, waiting for his son to get
Jesus,
home.
that's loud.
That's when the gunman came in, accused Lamont of being a local gang member, and shot him. Lamont's daughter.
Oh, you can see it glowing now. I guess my 6-volt power supply is only putting out 4 volts with a 3-amp load on it. This thing works very good.
Quality of materials, the thickness of the materials, the process in which they attach them.
Curable stages of disease as well as incurable stages, and it may be even more important. Now we know if we do manage people's aches.
Okay, so that thing's putting out 7 volts on 12 volts, and it's putting out 4 volts on 6 volts with the load. So this thing works fine. I didn't do anything to it, really. The vibrator definitely was not running in the beginning. I don't know if that was due to the low voltage. I don't even know. I don't know. Philco. Philadelphia Corporation. All style, no substance.